Om Shanti. Good morning. Welcome to all of you. I wish you all to smile. Are you smiling? Yeah, I can vision all of you smiling. Before starting this session, we will do 90 seconds deep relaxed breathing. All of you sit straight. I am inspiring the air inside. I am expanding my chest to fill some more air. I am expanding my abdomen to fill some more air into the lungs. Now, I am expelling the air out. I am contracting my abdomen to expel air out. I am contracting my chest to expel some more air out. Thank you. We have all done the breathing exercise. We think that the respiratory system alone works, not like that. Respiratory system is connected with the skeletal system also. The skeletal system expands and contracts and helps in the respiration. In the same way, the oxygen taken up by the lung is circulated by the cardiovascular system, each and every cell of the body. The oxygen taken up by the gastrointestinal system helps in digestion and absorption of the nutrients. When the sympathetic nervous system is stimulated, we breathe very fast. When the parasympathetic nervous system acts, the breathing becomes very slow. So, youth also connected with so many people around you, the family, friends, relatives, social and global. In this, you have to show your richness. Richness means what? In money, Swami Vivekananda, his birthday was celebrated as a youth day, National Youth Day. Is he rich in money? He is rich in treasures of knowledge and power. In the same way, you too have to show your richness and contribute to the community. Now, we will come to the session. Today, we are going to see about the holistic health. Holistic health sees the person as a whole. It provides physical health, mental health, spiritual health and social health. Now, today we will see about the physical health. Physical health is the wellness of your tangible structure and 5 senses which enable you to touch, see, hear, smell and taste the world around you. The 3 pillars of the health are good nutrition, body exercise and sleep. The 9 systems of the body are nervous system, endocrine system, respiratory system, cardiovascular system, immune system, gastrointestinal system, skeletal system, reproductive system and excretory system. Now, see about the nervous system. All of you know very well about the nervous system. It contains central and peripheral nervous system. Now, I want to say how the function of nervous system is carried out. It is mainly by communication and coordination. We have to learn from the system how it works. The communication is from peripheral to central and central to peripheral. Same way, we too have to communicate with each and every people around us. This needs clean and clear mind. The coordination, the central nervous system and peripheral nervous system coordinate with each and every system. Effective coordination comes from effective communication. Now, we will see about the endocrine system. The endocrine system contains a pituitary gland, pineal gland, thyroid gland, ovaries, testes and pancreas. The main function is metabolism, growth and development, sleep-wake cycle. The effective function comes from getting up at 4 am. Now, we will see about the brain health. What is the most important capability we all have, which is required for all? I can hear many answers from you, but today I want to focus on attention. Attention is the most important capability we all have, and this is required for all. Now, I am going to tell a simple exercise on attention. All of you are seated in a chair or in a sofa or in a stool or even the floor. Now, all of you feel the surface where you have been seated. Can you feel it? Can you feel the surface either warm or cold, hard or soft? Can you feel it? When I asked you to give attention where you have been seated, you are feeling the surface where you have been seated. You have been seated for more than 10 to 15 minutes, but you have not felt the touch of the surface. When I asked you to give attention, you have felt the surface where you have been seated. So, what happens in the brain? When I asked you to give attention, the brain processes a particular sensory input. That sensory input is experienced by us. If we do not give attention, that will not be experienced by us. So, brain is a fantastic filter and attention is its gate. Wherever my attention goes, energy flows, and wherever my energy flows, life grows, whether it is positive or not positive. Now, we have to know about one important property of the brain, that is brain switching penalty. Now, I will ask you one question. If you open too many apps in mobile, what will happen to mobile's performance? Either it will stop or hang or slow down. Why? Because all the memory is processing rather than executing an app. In the same way, our brain is also like a computer. You are focusing in one task. Before completing, you move to another task. Then you focus on the first task. What will happen? You need time and effort to do the second task. Yes or no? When you switch back from the second task to the first task, again you need some time to go back to your first task. This is called as brain switching penalty. Because each time you switch from one task to other task, a portion of your mental energy is spent in performing the switching. So, attention is a plane which helps us to do a task. Each time is distract, you get disturbed. That is why our efficiency or effectiveness, our productivity is going down on daily basis. Why we are discussing this? Because of one more property of the brain called neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity means a property of the brain that will change the structure of brain in response to your action. Learning helps our nerve grow. The more we learn, the more connections they make. See the slide, a boy is studying, two of them are playing the instrument. They have to learn to play an instrument. They have to learn to study. The next one picture is a nerve cell. The other one is nerve circuit. The neurons in the brain transforms in the form of a circuit. So, the property of the brain to change from nerve cell to nerve circuit is called a neuroplasticity. Whatever you think you are learning, they are getting translated into bunch of neural circuit, And once neural circuit forms, that learning is transformed into bunch of circuit. Then whatever you think you are learning is translated. And once neural circuit forms, it will help you to do that activity more easily. That's why initially when we are learning to ride a bike or prepare a new dish, we find it difficult. As you keep learning, it becomes easier and easier. It is because of neuroplasticity. If you want to repeat a positive thought, the brain responds. The brain will respond by neuroplasticity, you will grow. But if you learn not positive, you will be addicted. Example, if you think you want to play non-stop constantly in your mobile, the brain adapts. As you learn, this activity becomes easier. So only it is said, when you couple experience with attention, it leads to physical changes in structure of brain. And once the brain structure changes, it starts impacting the future functioning of the nervous system. After a certain stage of learning, strong neural circuit, and later on you will lose control over yourself. So if you play video games or anything without stopping, without going to any bathroom, forget to take food, poor sleep, you are not passing urine, you are sleeping late, these are all signs of addiction. Later on you are not able to give attention, you lose your controlling power, you lose even the decision power also. The decreased attention span leads to anxiety, and even some may feel depressed also, and you will develop stress also. So the benefit of this property of brain neuroplasticity, when used in a positive way, is increases the effectiveness and productivity. It preserves your mental energy also. So to have good physical health, you had to focus on good nutrition, exercise, and you had to spend time with the green nature, on sound sleep. We had to focus more on eating habit, screen free breakfast, lunch, dinner. You had to eat the dish prepared in the kitchen, not the food manufactured in factory with expiry date. Eat nutritious diet and eat less and live long. You have to give time for physical exercise also. When we do physical exercise, the serotonin and endorphin secreted. This will increase the happiness. You have to sit less and move more. Sitting is said to equal to smoking also, because when we start sit, and the electrical activity in the leg muscle shuts off, a calorie burning also decreases, drops, the enzymes which break down the fat also drop, lead to obesity. The good cholesterol level comes down, LDL cholesterol also increases, later on it leads to obesity. So only it is said sitting is equal to smoking, more prone for cardiovascular diseases. Third, what we need is sound sleep. When we sleep very deep, our immunity increases. The metabolic waste of the brain, beta amyloid plaque, is cleared by sound sleep. Before going to sleep, avoid seeing movies and mobile, as the blue light of the mobile, TV stop the release of melatonin. The melatonin is a hormone which brings us sleep. At the last, we need meditation. It is a must. We had to be very clear to understand, to receive, to give, to think less, to think slow, to think better. We need meditation. Meditation is reconnecting ourselves with our values. that is called as meditation. Summary: we have to give more attention, focus more, distract less for effectiveness and productivity. We should not get addicted to mobile, smoking or drugs. Mobile you have to use less. Food you have to read right, eat less and be healthy. Exercise you have to sit less and move more. You need deep adequate sleep. We have to do meditation to think less, think slow, think better. Thank you.